Hello, my name is Brother Rockson, and going to read. My name is Brother Rock. Continue to read from chapter 14.
Now it is upon a day that Jonathan the son of said unto the young man that bade, Come and let us go over to the garrison that is on the other side. But he told not his father, and so tarried in the uttermost part of Gibeah, under a pomegranate tree which is in Migron, and the people that were with him were about 600. And Ahiah the son of Ahitub, Ahichahab's brother, the son of Phinehas, the son of Eli, the Lord's priest in Shiloh, wearing on an ephod. And the people knew not that Jonathan was gone. And between the passage by which Jonathan sought to go over unto the Philistine garrison, there was a sharp rock on the one side and a sharp rock on the other side. And the name of the one was Boses, and the name of the other Seneh. The forefront of the one was situate northward over against Michmash, the other southward over against Gibeah. And Jonathan said to the young man that bare his armor, Come and let us go over unto the garrison of this uncircumcised. It may be that the Lord will work for us, for there is no restraint to the Lord to save by many and by few. And his armor bearer said unto him, Do all that is in thine heart, or turn thee, behold, I am with thee, according to thy heart. Then said Jonathan, Behold, we will pass over unto these men, and we will discover ourselves unto them. If they say thus unto us, Tarry until we come to you, then we will stand still in our place, and will not go up unto them. But if they say thus, Come up unto us, then we will go up, for the Lord hath delivered them into our hands, and this shall be a sign unto us. And both of them discovered themselves unto the garrison of the Philistines. And the Philistines said, Behold, the Hebrew come forth out of the hole where they had hid themselves. And the men of the garrison answered Jonathan and his armor bearer and said, Come up to us, and we will shew you a thing. And Jonathan said unto his armor bearer, Come up after me, for the Lord has delivered them unto the hands of Israel. And Jonathan clambered up upon his hand and upon his feet, and his armor bearer after him, and they fell before Jonathan, and his armor bearer strove after him. And that first slaughter which Jonathan and his armor bearer made was about 20 men. Within us it were an half acre of land, which a yoke of oxen might plough. And there was trembling in the host, and in the field, and among all the people. The garrison and the spoiler, they also trembled. And the earthquake, so it was very great trembling. But the watchmen of Saul in Gibeah of Benjamin looked, and behold, the multitude melted away, and they went on beating down one another. Then said Saul unto the people that were with him, Number now and see who is gone from us. And when they had numbered, behold, Jonathan and his armor bearer were not there. And Saul said unto Ahiah, bring hither the ark of God. For the ark of God was at that time with the children of Israel. And it came to pass, while Saul talked unto the priest, that the noise that was in the host of the Philistines went on and increased. And Saul said unto the priest, withdraw thy hand. And Saul and all the people that were with him assembled themselves, and they came to the battle, and behold, every man's sword was against his fellow, and there was a very great comforter, the comforter. Moreover, the Hebrew that were with the Philistines before that time, which went up with them into the camp from the country round about, even then also turned to be with Israelites that were with Saul and Jonathan. Likewise, all the men of Israel which had hid themselves in Mount Ephraim, when they heard that the Philistine fleet, even they also followed hard after them in the battle. So the Lord saved Israel that day, and the battle passed over unto Beth Aven. And the men of Israel were destroyed that day, for Saul had adjured the people, saying, cursed be the man that eateth any food, until even that I may be avenged on my enemies. So, so none of the people tasted any food, and all day of the land came to a wood, and there was honey upon the ground, and the people were come unto the wood. Behold, the honey dropped, but no man put it in hand to his mouth, for the people feared the oath. And Jonathan heard not when his father charged the people with the oath. Wherefore he put forth the end of the rod that was in his hand, and dipped it in an honeycomb, and put his hand to his mouth, and his eyes were enlightened. Then answered one of the people, and said, thy father straitly charged the people with an oath, saying, cursed be the man that eateth any food this day. And the people were faint. Then said, then said Jonathan, my father has troubled the land. See, I pray you how my eyes have been enlightened, because I tasted a little of this honey. And how much more if happily the people had eaten freely today of the spoil of their enemy which they found. For there had there not been now a much greater slaughter among the Philistines. And they smote the Philistines that day from Michmash to Ajalon, and the people were very faint. And the people flew upon the spoil and took sheep and oxen and cave and threw them on the ground. And the people did eat them with the blood. Then they told Saul, saying, behold, the people sinned against the Lord in that day. It's with the blood. And he said, ye have transgressed through a grating stone unto me this day. And so shall despise yourself among the people. And so unto them bring me hither ox, every man his sheep, and slay them here. Eat and sin not against the Lord in eating with the blood. And all the people brought every man his ox with him the night, and slew them there. And Saul built an altar up unto the Lord. The same was the first altar that he built unto the Lord. And Saul said, let us go down after the Philistines by night, and spoil them until the morning light, and let us not have leave a man of them. And they said, do whatever seems good unto thee. Then said the priest, let us draw near unto God. And Saul asked counsel of good, shall I go down after the Philistine? Or thou deliver them unto the hands of Israel? But he answered him, not the day, not that day. And Saul said, draw ye near hither, all the chiefs of the people, and know and see wherein the sin has been this day. For as the Lord liveth, which saveth Israel, though it be in Jonathan my son, shall surely die. But there was not a man among all the people that answered him. Then said he unto all Israel, be ye on one side, and I and Jonathan my son will be on the other side. And the people said unto Saul, do what should seem good unto you. And therefore Saul said unto the Lord God of Israel, give a perfect lot. And Saul and Jonathan were taken, and the people escaped. And Saul said, cast lot between me and Jonathan my son. And Jonathan was taken. Then Saul said to Jonathan, tell me what he has done. And Jonathan told him, and said, I did but taste a little honey with the end of the rod that was in my hand, and lo, and Saul answered, then Saul said to Jonathan, tell me what thou hast done. And Jonathan told him and said, I did but taste a little honey with the end of the rod that was in my hand, and lo, I must die. And Saul answered, go do so, and more also, for thou shalt surely die, Jonathan. And the people said unto Saul, shall Jonathan die, who has wrought a great salvation in Israel? God forbid. As the Lord liveth, there shall not one hair of his head fall to the ground. For he has wrought with God this day. So the people rescued Jonathan, that he did not die. Then Saul went out from the Philistine, and the Philistines went to their own place. So Saul took the kingdom of Israel, and fought against all his enemies on every side, against Moab, and against the children of Ammon, and against Edom, and against the king of Zobah, and against the Philistine, and whosoever he turned against him. And he vested, and he gathered an host, and smote Amalek, and delivered Israel out of the land of them that spoiled them. And now the sons of Saul were Jonathan, Ishu, and Mekishwa. And the name of his two daughters were this: the name of the firstborn Merab, and the name of the younger Michal. And the name of Saul's wife was Ahinoam, the daughter of Ahimaaz. And the name of the captain of his host Abner, the son of Ner, Saul's uncle. And Kish was the father of Saul. And Ner, the father of Abner, was the son of Abiah. There was Saul war against the Philistines all the days of Saul. And when Saul saw any strong man or any valiant, he took him unto him.